welcome to this segment of the Just Breathe Talkathon. I am ID, and with me is
It's a chat.
okay. We're talking about something today, which is the pressures on firstborns. Literally, these are stuff people don't talk about because of the society. Society has created some kind of norms that we have to abide to, which I think or we think is not necessary. So
Exactly.
today we want to talk about them, and we hope that we'll be speaking your minds today. Okay, so I have been thinking and I've been wondering why firstborns have these issues, especially while growing up as kids. They are being pressured into doing a lot of things that they are not supposed to do. For example, while growing up, they are supposed to pave way for their siblings or do things that has to correspond with what their parents want. You
Yeah,
get
yes,
you
yes.
have to live your lives because you have a sibling behind you. You need to do this. You need to do this. Literally, have to live like some kind of mini gods
No,
to
not
your.
not really. I would say they don't really have like a mind of their own. They're from childhood. They are being like shaped, and they try to shape them in a particular way, because not because or for their not for their own good, like because they have younger ones that are looking up to them. So literally from academics, you're not supposed to. You cannot fail. You don't have room for mistakes. You cannot play like with your peer groups because you are the first child, and then you get cold at home, and little things, they don't give them that room to actually express themselves even as kids, as they grow up, and even when they get to teenage age. You just see the whole pressure and everything. Society has made it that way, and it's worrisome
And
actually.
I realized that by the time these kids grow up, they begin to display some kind of characters. Now, the problem we're having today is that these kids cannot voice out to their parents that, okay, they do not like this lifestyle or they do not like how the parents have decided to control them. They need to grow up, become the savior for the family. I don't understand. You need to
Yes.
become you. I've heard a lot. I've had friends who complain that their parents tell them to do this. They have to be doctors so that they'll make more money and then come and save the family from poverty.
Yes,
Or
that
I don't understand.
it's the society we are in Nigeria, you get, and how it is okay, especially the male. You understand? If you are supposed to grow up in a certain way, you're supposed to choose a particular career that, and then as a lady now, as you grow up, you're supposed to marry somebody that is financially
Stable.
stable,
So yes,
so that he'll
take
be
care
able
of the
to
family.
sponsor your younger ones, you get. And then as it goes, it just keeps going like that. I don't know how it started, but then it's becoming a norm. It is becoming like
it's
a norm.
actually
And then
becoming
even if you don't want to do it,
Mm.
you find yourself doing it. They find themselves involved in it. Then you'll be like, I have younger ones to take care of. You just say, no, I have like three younger ones. I need to pay school fees. You're in 200, 300 level in the university, and you're already thinking of paying school fees for someone that is in JS3, JS2, because you are the first child. Yes, you're already thinking of sending money back home because you are the first child.
I miss those days where you would grow up, you would go to secondary school, come back in admissions to university, your parents will keep sending you pocket money, and then you have to even literally finish university, finish serving before you now get a job and begin to return back to the family. But right now, you're in 100 level. Your parents can call you and ask you for money. And I'm trying to understand where you expect me to get money from. Because I am schooling. If I decide to do a part-time job, that is different. But I am not doing a part-time. Even if I'm doing a part-time job, I'm doing this part-time job because I want to sustain myself in school and not ask home for money.
Yes,
But you hear friends saying that my mother said she needs 10,000 naira. And I'm like, you're in school. Your mother says she needs 10,000 naira.
You are the
Where are
first
you going to
child.
cough out
You're the
10,000
first
naira
child.
from?
That's why if you notice, sometimes they would say, if you go to some families, they would say, this is the first child. If you don't go to school, if you don't go to school, you have to go to school. That's why academically they mount pressure on on these children from childhood, and then you have to know book, even if you don't know book. If you don't know book again, you are in trouble.
You're in trouble. Everything
You
will
are
just spoil.
entirely in trouble. I think I've heard a bit, how would I put it? There was someone I met, like, I don't want to call tribe, but okay, you know how they would send you out to go and learn trade,
Yeah.
so that you would come and pick your younger ones from the village, and then you would come bring them to the city, so that you put them in a particular way, and so that your family, you know how they do it. It's still happening. It is still happening, and it's actually disturbing.
I don't know, but honestly, we really need to tackle issues like this, because we're in a generation whereby a lot of things are being taken for granted, and that is what is pushing a lot of young people into depression.
Yes.
Just 2 weeks ago, a friend of mine lost a friend who just died due to depression, and he said he was undergoing therapy and his parents did not know. And after the parents knew, the father decided that okay, he was going to pay for the therapy, and you didn't sit your child down to know what exactly is wrong with this child. And these are cases. A young child that is barely 25, you're already mounting pressure on this child, and the child will just grow up, and you want the child to do this certain thing. Like, I don't understand, be it female or male. I do not think firstborns are mandated to lift your family out of poverty. If you feel, the most annoying part is that you have grown-ups behind this firstborn, but yet it is the first child that needs to be the savior.
I'm calling my elder
so
sister.
What happens to the
second
second
money? My elder sister should send money because she's the first child. You're no longer calling your parents. You're calling your senior sister. And at that point, your senior sister now, her own wants and her own needs are not important. You get, at this point, when they call, most times these younger ones, when they call, they want the elder sister or elder brother to meet that need at that particular time, like ASAP, and they call savior.
I just hope and pray that we get better in society, because this firstborn syndrome is really, really taking a toll on a lot of people. It's really taking a toll on a lot of people. It is. So you could drop your comments, drop your questions on the comment box, and we'll reach out to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We are here to answer you.